All right, welcome back to the channel, everybody. I'm Dominopoulos, and today's video is going to be the Rogue Apocalyptic Nodes for the APOC Saga. This is the last set of nodes you're going to have to do with Rogue before you actually go in and get your big boy APOC. This is the G17 Blue ISO 5 section of her saga. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe if you like my stuff. So let's get right into it, and we will talk during the video. So let's pull it up, pull up the video, and get cooking. So we're going to be using, if you've been following along with my stuff, we're using 3 yellow horsemen. We're using our raid and arena teams to get through this whole entire thing. We're going to minimize the amount of resources that we need to do to get through older content. Even though APOC is absolutely amazing, it is older content. So we're going to be using, you can use Archangel too if you want this, but we're going to do there's our little rogue, and then we're going to use our extreme. This is the current mutant raid team in the game. I know it is going to be replaced in the next 3 months, 4 months, 5 months, however long it takes you to get the new team. And when the new team comes out, use them. I'm assuming that it'll do equally as well. So we're going to try to we were going to try to stun the Kestrel, but we straight up killed her. If your Nightcrawler is a little bit weaker, try to get that stun over there. And like my start tech's only like 14-15% too, so it's not like these guys are monsters, but they are, you know, getting close to maxed out. So they are a little bit bigger, but you can see how well that they're doing at this level. You can do it with them much weaker, but you should have built them up. You know, if you're at this point in the game, they should be a little bit bigger. You might not have every single star or red star that I have, but they give you plenty of red stars too to work on. Especially early in the game, they used to be much harder to get. You'll have everything at 7-star in a year. Won't take you long. And you can see we just mowed through that first node. This is going to be a quick video. I think maybe I restarted one node one time because I wasn't paying attention or something happened. But next node, I get right in. Cape Bishop can be a pain. Echo can be a pain. So I went right after the Cape Bishop. I don't want any blinds or any retaliates or any of that kind of stuff. And that Cap Sam up there, as soon as he gets his turn, is going to speed everybody up. I try not to use the taunt with Rogue. Now, if you have anything bigger than a 3 yellow Rogue, go ahead and use that ability and put the taunt up on her. I'm just actively not putting it up because I don't want her to be the one. She's the weakest one that I have on this team at 3 yellow. So I'm going to use the special from Gambit to provide speed up for everybody. Even though I didn't need the ability block over there, it's okay. I was more concerned with getting the speed up on my character. And you can see the Cap Sam speeds everybody up, but there's not much left to really worry about, to be honest. Echo can be a little bit annoying, but that's fine. That is fine. All right, so we're lucky that the Nightcrawler ult was ready right there, or that the wave dropped there so that you could peel off Zemo's stuff. And you don't want Zemo doing Zemo things. And Yo-Yo can be obnoxious too, but you can see how quickly we're getting right through her. Same thing with Maria. She can cleanse and heal, but that's okay. And then the Shang-Chi. You want the Shang-Chi dead. That's the last one that's really an issue. Again, I am using fairly big characters. See, I'm on auto already. I am using fairly big characters for this. You can do it with the characters much lower. But like I said, if you're at this point in the game, you should have them built up pretty good too. So, and you see the one that I keep out is Cyclops. He immediately gets replaced in his team as soon as you get Old Man Logan for the raids. So I'm shying away from doing Cyclops. So we're gonna do the stun on Icarus. You could have done it on Phyla too, because he's probably just gonna. Oh no, I got lucky that it bounced back and killed him. So you could do the stun on Phyla too. But when you see an Icarus, you assume Xerxes is gonna drop. I don't remember if one does drop on this node, but again, you see it. All right, so good enough. I got the stun coming around, so Phyla's not going to do anything. Fury had the most speed bar, so I went after him, and he's dead. Told you it's going to be a quick video. Quick video. Here comes the ult. And you can see there's not really much threat to our horseman here. You got a million buffs up. Because she does synergize well with this team. A lot of people use her in War and in Crucible with this team. She adds a slightly different element to the team. Makes them, you know, depending on how big your rogue is. But again, see mine's 3 yellow, and she's going to stay there. So maybe much later in the game if I want to use her as a weapon. But next node. So we're going to try to stun. Who are we going to try to stun here? The Wong. You don't want to get stuck behind his taunt. You also don't... and Longshot's dead. You don't want Longshot, anybody hitting crits and getting his speed going. So we're going to try to belly block the Wong. Okay, so we're not going to get stuck behind his taunt. And then are we going to stun somebody? I'm going to stun the Death Pool. Why not? Why not? Damage wasn't the greatest, but it's also 3 yellow. Ripping through. All right, so there's a cloak here. So I probably should have taken the dagger out quickly. Same way that I was assuming that Icarus and Xerxes will both drop. The fact that there's a dagger out there, you should assume that a cloak's going to drop. Because they are obnoxious when they're paired together. So as long as one of them's dead, the other one's not really a big threat. Dodge. Dodge. Is this the one with the dodge party? No? Yes? Yeah. More dodges on Cloak. God, I hate Cloak. Dodges so much. Luckily, these are nodes that you can reset. So if Cloak decides to go on a dodge party and then uses ult, you do have a bunch of dodges up on yourself too, so it won't be that much of an issue. But there's been many a time when Cloak has ruined my day because of obnoxious with his dodges. Everybody's favorite game mechanic, dodges. All right, control the Red Hulk, and you want She-Hulk dead too. Let's see how much damage I already did to the Red Hulk, so it's not a terrible threat here. Yeah, let's get rid of the She-Hulk. When She-Hulk gets charges up, she can return fire all the debuffs back to you, including that stun over there. And Braun can be obnoxious. This one's not that big, but he does have lifesteal. He can cause some problems. So Red Hulk dead. Yep, Red Hulk dead. Don't have to worry about the Strife anymore. Go over to this party over here. Lady Deathstrike is a threat too. She really is, but not too much in at this level. She is a monster though. We can see we're ripping through. Short video. It's going to be a short video. It's one of my few videos that's probably under 10 minutes. Maybe. I don't know. We'll see. But we're ripping through. We're ripping through, and we're working on our APOC. Again, this new raid team comes out because they're going to rework with Professor X coming out. They're going to rework the mutants and supposedly make it more like Superior Sinister Six, where there's a ton of different combinations and whatever. But there's going to be a raid one. There's going to be a war one. There's going to be a whole bunch, a Crucible one. So we'll see how that pans out. But if you're watching this video months from now, this is still a good team. Extreme's still a good team. I still would recommend building them up to some level. But if they get replaced in the raids, just use the new raid team. That's the plan. Least amount of resources. Keep the your roster narrow, and that's it. Yep, we did it in under 10 minutes. Give me my check mark. More check marks. All right, we're there. All right, love you guys. I'm out.